Hello everyone and welcome to day 242 of Project 365. Today is going to be another Gay Rights Day. Yay! Now I'm not sure how many of you have been following the news, but within the recent few weeks, four preteen teens, I guess, have committed suicide due to anti-gay discrimination and bullying in their schools. Now, this only tells me that we need to push harder for gay understanding as opposed to letting these ideas perpetuate and letting the stigmatization continue. It's a great tragedy when any young child commits suicide, but it's even a greater tragedy when they commit suicide over something that could easily been avoided had these children been taught that being gay or being different is okay and no one should be treated horribly simply because of the fact that they are different, whether they hold different political views, religious views, sexual orientation, gender, anything like that. None of these things should be harassed or should be thrown into some great harangue over and leading to the loss of life of someone who had so much potential, or in this case, four individuals who had so much potential. I really think that we need to push this idea of understanding and promoting this idea of understanding and acceptance. No longer can we stick to simple tolerance. When you tolerate something, it doesn't mean you accept it. It doesn't mean you're willing to help it. It just means you put up with it. And I think there's a huge difference between acceptance and tolerance. And so at this point, we should no longer be pushing for a minimum tolerance. We should be pushing for the maximum, which is acceptance. Accepting of an individual for who they are, not because of some personal bias or some religious book or some societal ideology. It's really interesting. After I found out about these stories, I decided to go ahead and look into some more of the laws that involve homosexuals, transgender, essentially the GLBTQ community. And it was actually quite interesting. Only 22 states actually have anti discrimination laws in place when it comes to employment. And whilst federally there is a law against anti gay discrimination, many states still have bans on sodomy. Even though there is a huge court ruling against it in the Supreme Court, many have continued to hold on to this. And then again, there's the big six that have legal gay marriage. Again, California is on its way. It's still, I believe, the Court of Appeals is still working on getting an appeal going for the proponents of Prop 8, which is troublesome to say the least. But at least it'll go to Supreme Court, and if Supreme Court passes it, which by the looks of the Supreme Court at this moment, it looks like it will be passed, and there will no longer be a national ban on gay marriage, which would be pretty cool. But yeah, it's still got a long way to go. But I sincerely wish that there was something more we could do in order to get rid of this social stigmatization, because at this point it's leading to the deaths of kids. Be a huge indicator to anyone that something needs to be done about this. Question for you guys today is, how do you feel? I'll go ahead and link an article in the crotch bar, the down bar, the whatever it's called, that gives you some information on the four deaths that I'm talking about. And yeah, so just let me know what you think about this. What do you think we should try and do to solve this issue? And I know there's no way that us simply discussing it is going to do anything, but at least it could get people to start thinking about it. Because at this point, thinking about something is better than doing nothing about it at all. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.